Hi, this is Roland for Nitroplanes.com, and what we got here today is a SCUA. It's a brand new sample just for you UAV fans. So we're going to take it up to fly. You notice the design is quite different as opposed to being a pusher. Just a tractor, but has a pod on the bottom for your video, TV equipment. So let's take her up and see how she goes. Well, she took off pretty good once I got her into the wind. This is a slow flying airplane. Use that. Handles quite nicely. Actually, it's like a, like a large glider. Currently now I have a 2600 size battery in it, and I'm flying at about a quarter throttle, so that's all it really needs. Cruising on by. I got about 20-mile-an-hour gusts here. As you can tell how stable it is. Once when it gets into the wind, it really wants to climb. Because the speed I'm flying at pretty low speed, so I would recommend when you start your downwind turns, give it a little more throttle. That way you can pick up a little more speed. Handles very well with the rudder. Let's try a rudder turn. See how she just rudder only. I'm not going to touch the aileron. I'll just rudder elevator and see how she handles. Yeah, turns. It's rather strange looking, but I think it's kind of nice. The pod on the bottom is accessible from the right and left side, so you don't have to take off the wing to do changes. CG is just about correct. Had to add about, because we don't have any camera equipment in it right now, so we're actually just flying it without it, and I had to add about 9 ounces into the nose area. I actually just taped it on, and seems to balance out quite well. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the speed a bit to see how it performs. But I think this is about the speed that you really want, particularly for video type. You can tell it goes pretty fast. Judging that I'm using only about quarter of a power, quarter to a third of power, I think you're probably good for about a good 10 minutes. And if you get it up to the thermal and soar, you probably get it up to about 15. Now let's just do a little slow. I'm going to get it up a little bit of altitude. Then you can power off and see how it reacts. We're going into about, like I said, about 20-mile-an-hour breeze. Losing altitude. Around the turn, power back up again. Because it does have separate servos for each aileron, you can actually drop in a little flaperon in it. Probably gives you a little more lift. But like I said, this is a sample. This is the first maiden flight, so I didn't do any changes from the stock way it was set up. Just kind of went with it and took it from there. So let's bring it on in. You notice how it dropped altitude? That was a downwind turn with no power. Did that on purpose so I can get it around rather quickly. Got a good glide. Oh, just look at that. That's a quick flight of the Skua. Let us know what you think on the comments below. It's a unique and different looking aircraft. Should be getting it in pretty soon. Check it out on nitroplanes.com. Thanks for watching.